Hey y'all, welcome back to the Chanelist. It's your girl Roy Chanel, and before I get started with this video, I really want to thank everyone for all the support with watching my first video. There was definitely some points in which I felt doubtful that there would be any value in the video, in my story and what I had to offer, but I overcame that. I was like, let me upload anyways, because this is something I really wanted to do. And again, just the response that I've received from this video, just overwhelming support. So many other people that I know personally that have related completely or partially to my experience and would just inspire others. So I'm really happy, because the goal of this channel is to help all of us live inspired lives fully in alignment with our purpose. Okay, so yes, I really am happy about that. Thank you all again, everyone, for watching my videos, liking, subscribing, and sharing, commenting, all of the above. Okay, all of the above. So thank you so much. In this video, we'll be talking about how to find your purpose. First things first, set your intention. As Solange interlude says, okay, what is her name? It's Omi, Goddess Lulabelle. There we go, Goddess Lulabelle. That's who she sampled for that interlude. But nothing without intention. Do nothing without intention. Okay, so set your intention. What is it that you're looking for? I'm looking to rediscover my purpose. And even speaking in present tense, I know what my purpose is. I know what my life path is, career purpose is, whatever type of purpose that you're looking for. I know my purpose. My purpose is within me. My inner self, my higher self knows my purpose. Thank you, whoever you believe in. I'm like, thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, higher Z. Thank you, higher self, for helping me rediscover what my purpose is, right? So first things first, again, set your attention. Second thing is to meditate. So for me personally, there's no way around this one. I say meditate. I did this around Thanksgiving time. So I had like some holiday time off of work, and I was also doing it. I was working from home too, because everyone was like took vacation. So I was doing this for about a week. I say do this for, and I can't remember the exact days, but I say do this for 7 days, because 7 in numerology is just a very spiritual number. And it's very secretive, like a secretive number. So I think that that's a perfect amount of time to use to uncover the secret, and jog your memory for what your purpose is, what you came here to do. Because inherently, you have to know and believe that we inherently know why we came to this earth, why we are in this human experience right now, and like what we wanted to accomplish here. So like we know this, we just have forgotten and haven't been tuned in to recall that. And so inherently knowing that it is inherent, that like we know what our purpose is. So also having that. But I say meditate for 7 days, and with that intention, right, like saying that I know what my purpose is, I know what my life's purpose is, my career purpose is, I know my inner self knows this, and thank you universe for helping me rediscover, uncover what my purpose is. Doing that each time before you meditate. You can meditate multiple times a day. I was doing at least 2 meditations a day, but you can meditate multiple times a day or just once a day for 7 days. Preferably silent meditations, in which you really like asking your higher self, like, I'm like, higher Z, thank you for revealing my purpose to me. Thank you for revealing my purpose. What is my purpose? What am I here for? What am I here to do? I know the answers. I know the answers. What are the answers? So speaking to myself as I meditate, and like to call those answers to come out of me. So keeping that intention present or conscious, being conscious of your intention while meditating, or setting those intentions and stating them, thinking them before you meditate each time. Also, if you kind of have a struggle with silent meditations, I can say maybe even throwing in one or two of the days a guided meditation in relation to finding your purpose, even listening to one of those while you go to sleep. So while you have it playing while you go to sleep. But the silent meditations are really important, because right, you like silence everything so you can really listen to yourself, because again, the answer is not outside of you, it's within. So going within and quieting the mind so you can hear your inner self speak to you and reveal to you what it is that you came here to do. And third, I say to recall your childhood dreams or things that you wanted to do or want to accomplish, career paths that you want to have when you were younger that wasn't influenced by others or anyone outside of you. So it wasn't someone saying, oh, you would be good at doing this or you're good at this. It was just something that you had an interest in or you were passionate about, or just an idea or something that you wanted to do, want to be, whatever type of purpose you're looking for. Recalling back to what your thoughts were on around that when you were a child or when you were younger. No matter how crazy it is, how outlandish, how unlikely it seems that you would be able to pursue that, write those down. Write those ideas down as you jog your memory and remembering your childlike self and what you want to be, because I feel like we are much closer to remembering our purpose and what we came here to do the younger we are, the closer we are to that other side. So from my experience, I went back to think like, what did I want to do? Going back through all the different things that I wanted to do, because as I stated in my other video, I had plenty of different paths I'm like I could pursue, but I wanted to know what was the most authentic and what's the one that I would be most passionate about that would be more sustainable. And then definitely the first one I should be pursuing, because I feel like in your purpose, that's when you really in your bag, that's when you can perfect that, and that's when it's like things are just working out the best possible way for you, and you can really master your craft, master the skill, master this realm that you're in when it's in alignment with your path. And so like, again, remembering like, okay, I wanted to, in high school, I was thinking, I'm like, I want to be a naturopathic doctor. And even prior to that, in middle school, I wanted to be a midwife. So I always knew that I wanted to do something in the alternative medicine, holistic health realm. And initially, like, I was going, like, it was between Tuskegee, where I went to undergrad for in finance. It was between Tuskegee and this alternative medicine university in California called Bastyr University, and I was going to do their culinary arts program with the focus in nutritional medicine, so healing through food. That's what I was going to do. I was like, I want to cook, I have passion for this, but how am I going to do my holistic health spin on this? Okay, heal through food. That was what I was thinking. But again, like I said, just going back to those, and that just was so internal. Like, y'all, I still ate junk. I had hella snacks all the time. Like, I ate very few vegetables, still ate meat. I had to really like recall, like, what did I want to do that was just solely my higher self speaking to me recalling what my purpose was, not influenced by other people and what they said would be good for me or what school has told me would be good for me. Like, what did I genuinely want to do? So again, just listening to recalling your memory of when you're younger. It just had to be a child, because the naturopathic doctor portion, that was while I was in high school, and me becoming interested in holistic health and vibrational frequency and things of that nature. But yeah, so recalling that, whether, again, just thinking through those memories, maybe watching shows that your favorite shows from when you were younger, looking at old photos, just going through different memories of you when you were younger, to kind of like bring you back to that childlike, your childlike mind when you were in that time, and to recall again and just jog your memory of what it is that you had passion for, what it is that you're interested in doing at that time that had no outside influences. And it's very helpful to write these things down in case you forget them as well, just like writing them down. So maybe right after you finish your meditation, whatever thoughts have come to your mind, ideas, writing those down. Fourth, I say, is to, throughout this time, being cognizant of your thoughts, random thoughts, random situations or synchronicities. You hear this thing on the TV, or in passing someone says this word that like triggers a memory, and you were like, you had thought about this, and then someone else says it, or you see a sign, or whatever it is, different synchronicities of that nature. Paying attention to those throughout the 7 days, all day, all night. Your thoughts, like anything like, well, I haven't thought about that before, I haven't thought about that in a long time. Paying attention to those, no matter how insignificant they may be, paying attention to those and writing them down and keep track of them, because they, like this, while you're meditating, asking for your higher self to reveal what your purpose is, your higher self is going to send you these messages through these seemingly random thoughts and situations and synchronicities that happen. So you want to make sure that you're paying attention to that, because the more you put your attention to it and add value to it, is the more your higher self is like, hey, they're serious about this. Like, they believe that this is valuable information, so I'm going to continue sending even more signs. So once you tap into that source and that inner self, that's when like you really start to be aware, like increase your awareness, increase your consciousness. So that is really important during this time, because it may not come in the middle of your meditation. It may come as after you finish meditating, you're cooking dinner, or again, you have the TV playing on in the background, or a YouTube video going on in the background, and it's like, oh wow, that one thing sticks with you. Paying attention to that and being mindful of that. And so I think like that's the importance. So to recap, 1, set your attention for what it is that you're seeking to know. 2, meditate with your attention, to have that be the focus of your meditation, to go deep within to uncover those answers. 3, going back to your childhood and recalling different things that you want to be or want to accomplish, a lifestyle you want to lead that was all intrinsic, no external influence whatsoever. And then 4thly, paying attention throughout these 7 days, your thoughts, signs, synchronicities, and keeping track of them by writing. Or maybe if writing isn't good for you, recording audio messages, whatever is most comfortable, but some method to keep track of these different thoughts and ideas, seemingly random, insignificant, whatever, keep track of them, because they'll all play a great role in you starting to put together the pieces. And when you look at everything, you're like, okay, I'm feeling this, following this path, like this is making more sense to me. And again, I'm just sharing what worked for me, what I did that helped me discover my purpose. I hope this video was really informative. Thank you for liking this video, adding a comment if you've done a similar process, or if you do this process and you've rediscover your purpose. Share with any of your friends or any people that may be lost or not really sure what to do. They want to quit their job and they're like, I don't know what it is that I should do or go into first. This is definitely helpful to know what your purpose is before doing something like that. And subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video.